Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and we have just watched the game of the tournament at this season up until now. Real Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund. It ends up 5-3, and with a Vinicius Junior hat-trick. I mean, what a game of football! So let's go ahead and talk about it. When the fixtures came in, and when we saw Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund, you expected a good game. It was the repeat of last year's Champions League final, and the hopes were really high for this game, and boy, did this game lived up to the hype. It was such an entertaining game to watch, end-to-end stuff, both teams really going at it, creating chances, scoring goals, fighting for their lives. It was such a good game. They brought up this new format too, so that they want to showcase, they want those big teams to play, the for fans to enjoy it. And I mean, these are the type of games that they are really talking about. If they want to expand the game, this is the type of games that they should show to people. I mean, what a game of football! It was literally like a movie. Dortmund, they go ahead, they come to Bernabeu, they start attacking, they take the lead. Guresi, who has been in such a good form, he is the creator for the first goal. Second goal goes in, and it is a 2-0 to Borussia Dortmund early on in the first half. It is 36 minutes, and Madrid are down 2-0. But the thing is, Madrid themselves, they created a good amount of chances. Bellingham, his header straight to the into the head of the goalkeeper. Then his shoot here, his shot hits the crossbar as well. So Madrid were creating chances, but they were just not converting them. They were not just going at the back of the net. Second half comes in, and the thing is, it's not just Madrid who are creating the chances. It's Borussia Dortmund at the same time. Despite being 2-0 up, they did not hold back. I will give Nuri Sahin the credit here that he stayed true to his roots in a way that he did not change his strategy, change his formation. I think he kept going, and he understood that Madrid were under a lot of pressure. And if, in my opinion, if Dortmund scored the third goal, I don't think Madrid make a comeback. But unfortunately for Dortmund, they were not able to score the third goal, and Madrid, they get their first goal courtesy of Rudiger, the header from a corner, 2-1. Then Vinicius 2-2. Then Vasquez, the captain. I mean, a great goal by Vasquez, and I mean, the best goal of the night was that fourth goal, Vinicius's fourth goal, second goal. Sorry, I mean, what a run, single-handedly from that left-hand side, runs past so many people, gets in, shoots. I mean, what a goal! There are that he's going there are things that whether he's the best player in the world, whether he deserves the Ballon d'Or or not. I mean, that goal just shows you what a talent that guy is. A tremendous player, and an amazing goal. That sort of reminded me of Gareth Bale when he scored in that Copa del Rey final against Barcelona. But I think this goal wasn't even a better one than Bale's goal. Amazing goal. I mean, it's such an awe of that goal. What a goal that was, and that just shows you the caliber of the player, the way that he just single-handedly brought his team back. I mean, you have Kylian Mbappe in the team, and it is not him who is shining, it is Vini Junior who is shining. You have other players, you have Bellingham there, you have Modric there, but it is this as a young kid who is leading them towards, he brought them back from the verge of defeat to now making them win. And then he goes ahead and he scores that third goal, and he scores that hat-trick. It becomes a 5-2, and Real Madrid win. I mean, what a game of football! It was the game of the night, and I don't think we are gonna see an even better game than this throughout this season, especially in the league phase. I really don't see any game beating this game. And even though in the end it became a 5-2, and maybe people would think that Real Madrid demolished Borussia Dortmund. That is not the case. Dortmund were went toe to toe. It was like a heavyweight fight, both boxers going at it. It's just that Real Madrid had that special power, that like Muhammad Ali had that extra power to knock his opponents out, and they had that courtesy of Vini Junior. He single-handedly, I would say, won them the game, because the way that he played, he orchestrated everything what Real Madrid were doing in the first half as well. I talked about Bellingham's header, I talked about Bellingham's cross. It was all Vini Junior on that left-hand side. He was the one creating everything. Amazing performance from him, and amazing 3 points for Real Madrid. it was important for them to get those 3 points as well, because they had already lost 2-0 on match day 2, and when going down 2-0 against Borussia Dortmund, I know a lot of things must have come to the players' minds, and the fans would have been thinking a lot. And I think that's where Carlo Ancelotti's experience and his composure and all of that things are coming. He would have said to his player, forget about what has happened in that first half, just go out there and play the way you are playing, and we are gonna get the result. And the thing is, they did not stop. They were not bad in that first half. They created a good amount of chances. Any other day we would have gone into the second half 2-all. That's how that game went. Dortmund, on the other hand, Nuri Sahin would be really disappointed that his team were not able to hold on to that lead, or score any other goals apart from the first two that they scored, because if I'm being very honest, I don't think that Dortmund deserved to lose this game. They played really good, but unfortunately for them, they were not really able to hold on to that to goal lead, and they they gave away 5 goals. They conceded 5 goals. Whenever you concede 5 goals in a game, it's never really good. It doesn't matter how much of a good performance the other team gave or other player gave. You just it's not acceptable, especially at this level. Conceding 5, it is not a good. So there is something they need to work on, and I've said this when I reviewed the Bundesliga game as well. Their Dortmund's defense is one of their problems. That is the reason that they are not really getting the points that they should this season in the Liga, and now in the Champions League it's affecting them here as well. So he really needs to work out on that defense. Apart from that, this is their first defeat in Champions League. They have won their first 2 games, so I don't think it is that detrimental to their cause, but it is I think it is emotionally and mentally, that is the one thing that is gonna have the effect. That's how the players respond back after this defeat. The first test is gonna be in the league over the weekend, so we'll see how they respond there. But Nuri Sahin would hope that they can forget about this and they can concentrate on the league, because in the league itself it is very tight at the moment. They are 7th, and they are 5 points behind Bayern Munich, but they are in the 7th place. So he knows they need to keep winning those games and stay in touch with Bayern Munich, so they don't get ahead of them. Tonight it was not their night. It was a good performance from them, but they were not able to get the 3 points. It was just Vinny Junior's night, and again I cannot stop talking about that goal. It was such an amazing goal, and it is like one of those goals that we are going to talk about, and we're going to see over and over again. And like that is I talked about Bale's goal. Like it was almost like 10 years, 12 years ago, Bale scored that goal in that Copa del Rey final, and we are still talking about that goal. And this goal is I think it's going to be like that. We are going to talk about this goal for years to come. That's how good that goal was. And I'd go ahead to the celebration to match with it. Takes off his shirt, doesn't care if he gets a yellow card. I mean, nobody would care if you score a goal like that. It doesn't matter what happens to you after that. A great performance for Real Madrid, amazing performance for Vinny Junior. And as I said, in my opinion, the match of the season, it's going to be very hard for any other match to come close to this game this season. So yeah, that is it from me in this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game. How impressed were you as a Real Madrid fan with Vinny? Already everybody's impressed with him, but how excited, how happy you are with the way that your team turned around the game and got the win. Dortmund fans, how sad you are that you were so ahead again in the Bernabeu. That's the thing. Dortmund were 2-0 up in the Bernabeu, and they were still not unfortunately they were not able to get the points. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 400 subscribers before the month of October ends, so please go ahead and subscribe, help us out, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye bye.